Hello everybody, good afternoon, Rose here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream called In Montreal. So Foodie is going to Montreal, is she? For those who are not aware, or maybe you are aware, Foodie and Natter are allegedly fighting, although I don't think they're really fighting. They're just putting on a show for the camera, as usual, to get the drama, to get the views. So Foodie is going to Montreal to see her family. She's going to Lachine to see her family, but also she was supposed to uh, file charges against Natter. Let me go ahead and share the screen because I got a lot to show you guys. A lot of stuff on Twitter and also her community post. So let's start with her community post. All right. So what does her community post say? This was a day ago. We're saying, I'm on the way to the Lachine police station. Uh, then she posted also a day ago, at Netter El Shami, I need the address of the police station you went to specifically to file these charges against me so I can go there myself today. I'm waiting. How's he going to get to the police station? He doesn't have a car unless Foodie takes him. And considering all this stuff that's been happening with Natter and Foodie, she's not familiar with the police station by now. I think she is. I really think she is. I think the whole thing with her filing charges and him filing charges, it's phony baloney. Always has been, always will be. But aside from her community post, a couple of things that I found on Twitter that I thought were interesting. So this is a clip. Let's see. For those who are wondering, is she talking to Dee and Natter? I got a clip here that kind of proves that she is talking to them. Because Foodie lets it slip that she's talking to them. Let's listen.
And she definitely lost her job because of this shit. Because she was with her mom today during the day.
First of all, Foodie, how would you know definitely that Dee lost her job unless she's talking to you? How would you know that? And how would you also know that she's seeing her mom? Again, only if you talk to her. So if anybody has any doubt that these three idiots aren't talking to each other, they're not in communication, they aren't in cahoots, there you go. How would Foodie know these things? That Dee has lost her job and that she's going to see her mom unless they are talking. They are talking. They're all in cahoots together. They got a three-way situation of some sort going on. So that clip was courtesy of Perfectly Imperfect. Thank you for posting that. This one is from Simply Childish. This is her talking about Tony.
I miss Tony right now. I want to tell him, but he's not like really sensitive. He told me not to catch feelings for him. Fuck off. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You cannot make love to me like that and not expect me to start liking it. Sure. I miss Tony right now.
And that's why Foodie can't date. And that's why she can't just be a single person and go sleep around because she catches feelings for the guys that bang her down real good. So this guy, Tony, if he does exist, if it's not Natter, he said, look, we're just doing the single person thing and we're having fun. So don't catch feelings. In other words, Foodie, he does not have feelings for you. It's just a sexual thing. Although I can't imagine why, it's still a sexual thing. And he was upfront and he said it's all it is a sexual thing. So don't catch feelings. And you're offended by that. You're offended by somebody being single and saying, it's just fun for me. Don't catch feelings. Don't get attached. Don't get emotionally wrapped around me. And you're pissed off and salty because he doesn't have feelings. What are you going to learn? Some people can have sex with other people and not make it into an emotional relationship, and other people can't. And you are in the can't category. A guy even looks at you and you're planning weddings and walking down the aisle with him immediately. You want guys to get emotionally attached to you. You want relationships. You want a bond of some sort. You're going about things the wrong way. Looking for love in all the wrong places. That's an old country song. But you are. You're looking for love in all the wrong places with all the wrong people. And for that, you're not going to find it. I think you in the Tony situation, that was a agreement of some sort, either a sexual agreement or there was financial compensation mixed up in that of some sort. But this guy told you, don't get wrapped around me, bro. Don't do it. I don't have feelings for you. Never going to have feelings. The line in the sand got drawn. It was drawn clearly, and you are pissed off about it because it can't turn into a relationship. It can't go any deeper. So sad, too bad. Anyway, let's go over to here to Foodie. Wait, what's over here? Oh, little interesting tidbit from Princess Forever. Thank you, Princess Forever. So, for those who are wondering about the cocoa use, Foodie admits it here. She absolutely does. Listen.
Well, your friend talk about it, you think together this part to you was a friend,
Okay.
friend before. So she's the one who was asking most of the time. She was the one who got the hospital, not me.
So what does that have to do with anything? Like, you're the one who would get it for me every time.
She was asking.
Big question. Why the fuck were you buying it from him in the first place? You're buying something you shouldn't be buying, madam. You're buying something you shouldn't be buying. You're taking something you shouldn't be taking. And considering the way you've been acting lately, although I have no physical evidence, no actual confirmation, the way you've been rubbing your nose and seeing shadow people, and now your tics have come back in full force. It looks like you're doing something, and a lot of it that you shouldn't be doing for energy to keep your hunger away. I wonder what it could be.
Every day.
That's where
Some,
my next question
raise
was.
money, I think,
With that,
like most of the time she take it home.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
what happened with the overdose?
Somebody just messaged, did you buy and sell her to her at double the price? Yes, you fucking did that to me. Another thing you did to me. You sold it to me for 150 a gram and it was probably like 80. That's what I found out from people.
Next question. I know
You should have been buying it from him in the first place. Full stop. He's selling you something. It sounds like it's illegal. You were buying it from him in the first place. Why? Why? 40-year-old woman, and you picked up a habit. For what purpose? For what purpose? Now look at you. On top of an eating problem, which you have never addressed and you've never taken care of, which you monetize for YouTube, on top of that, now you have some sort of a chemical habit as well, a big one, a huge one. So you started off with one problem and you ended up with more than one, all by choice. All by choice, Foodie. You chose that. So let's go over here to her Montreal stream. Oh my. So again, take a look at Foodie. The way she looks, okay? Her face in particular. Just a reminder. This is what she's posting on Instagram. This is not me Instagram shaming her or fat shaming her. I'm just giving a comparison of what she's posting elsewhere, perhaps on Instagram, perhaps single dating profiles. I'm sure she's using pictures like this and this, and especially that. And then you have the real Foodie. You know, Foodie, you're getting mad at Tony because he told you don't catch feelings, right? That's what he said. And you were angry because he told you don't catch feelings. But how can you expect anybody to catch feelings for a person that's not honest about who they are? They are constantly doing the smoke and mirrors things about who you are and what you're about. You want people to love you, but obviously you don't even love you because you're constantly hiding your appearance from other people. You're constantly disguising your appearance with other people. And there are lots of people that go on Instagram and Snapchat, and they use fun filters and all that. You're not the only one, but you take it to the extreme to where you look like a completely different person. You want people to get attached to you and fall in love with you, but you're not even in love with yourself. You hide yourself all the time. And you make these profiles with these heavily edited pictures, and then you wonder why when they meet you, they don't fall in love with you. That's because you're starting off the interactions with tremendous lies, with deception. People don't like being lied to. They don't like being catfished. They don't like being fatfished. They don't like being lied to. So you're starting off the interactions showing right off the bat you are a very deceptive person, and nobody falls in love with a defective, uh, deflection kind of person. Nobody wants to put their trust or their love in someone who's not honest about who they are, what their intentions are, who they are as a person. Nobody falls in love with that. Nobody, you can't trust somebody like that. Love is about honor and trust and sincerity, being who you really are, whatever that may be. And they either love you for that or not. But trying to deceive people right off the bat is not the way you get love. That's why instead of getting real love, you pay for companionship because you just can't be honest with yourself or anyone else. But let's go forward, y'all.
Get the hell out of here. Okay, hi everybody. I can't look at the chat, you know what I mean, because I'm such an irresponsible driver. Anyway.
You are a irresponsible driver. You're live streaming. You shouldn't be live streaming while you're driving, ma'am. No, distracted driving. It's a thing. There's a reason why there are laws against distracted driving because you are behind the wheel of a 2,000-pound vehicle made of metal that if it hits another car, you could injure or kill someone. But you think it's funny. It's not funny.
The auto route 20S ramp to Montreal.
The right lane to take the 20S ramp. What? I'm in Lachine. And I don't like being in Lachine, okay?
Then why are you?
So I am only in Lachine because I went to near Cornwall to see my family, and we went to that's why I went super, like it was early in the morning. That's why I was awake, and that's why it was in the morning. Because that's when my family was available. It's a weekday, people work. We went to this like sunflower field thing, and then we had breakfast at this diner. It was a nice day. I went it was a pretty long walk actually. We walked for like an hour total. So now I can fill my crop again. Yay. So, okay, anyways, so back to business. So I'm already halfway to Montreal. So you know what? I'm like, you know what? I would love to shut this fucker up. So I called.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, ma'am. Because if you wanted to shut him up, you would file strikes against him. You would have his channel taken away. You could do it. I mean, you talk all the time about being an Aries. Something about an Aries, you said. in that one live stream, meaning you were vengeful and wrathful. So, question, if you are vengeful and wrathful, and you're all about being an Aries, and you've gone out to the reaction channels, people who have never done you physical harm the way that Natter has, why haven't you gone after him? Why haven't you filed one copyright strike on him, Chantal? You could. You could have done it by now. You didn't. You could have gone after him for harassment. You could get his channel taken completely away. You made the channel. You said so. You set it up for him. You said that too. So why haven't you gone against him? And another question, why hasn't he gone after you? He struck 137 videos, close to 40 channels. Why haven't you gone after each other? Why not? Because the two of you are working together. And I've been noticing you're making a lot of trips to Montreal these days. Could it be because you and Natter and Didi all got to get your stories straight with each other? Trying to figure out what you're going to say and what you're going to do next because you're all three in hot water? Yeah, I think so. I really think so.
Call the Lachine police station, and they're like, I'm like, yeah, I'm just calling to see, like, if anybody has a case open against me because, I should probably know that. And they're like, well, you have to come in the police station with ID. What is this guy waiting for? I'm like, okay. So I figure, you know what? Why the hell not? And maybe I can see somebody at the same time.
Yeah, I bet we know who.
You know, Tony or something. I don't know.
But you're mad at Tony. I just played the clip. You're mad at him because he told you not to catch feelings. You're mad at him for that, but you want to go see him? Even though he told you no feelings involved, Chantal. None.
Anyway,
Use the right lane to take the auto route 20 S ramp.
I'm going to get some food right now.
Of course.
In 800 meters, or return to auto route 20.
My eyelash is coming off, so okay. So what else? So I go to the stupid Lachine police station, and I give my ID, and she's like, "There's a complaint. She's like, somebody submitted a complaint." So she gave me the information of the person in charge of that complaint, and yeah, that's how you do it. I'm really good at leaving in and out now. Driving like a Montrealer. And so I call this guy, detective on the case, and I pretty much leave him a message. I'm like, yeah, this is Chantal Thoreau. My number is blah, blah, blah. And my abusive ex apparently has
I don't want to hear that no more. My abusive ex. I don't want to hear that no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. My abusive ex. I don't want to hear that shit no more. He's so abusive and yet you keep talking to him. And I just played a clip where you're talking to Didi. So how abusive was he really? When you keep talking to him, paying the phone bill, buying him groceries, talking to the woman that he's with, you know, all her business, you know that she lost her job, know that she's seeing her mom. He must not have been that abusive, Chantal. And why am I going off about this right now? Because I've been through actual DV and SA. And it's just offensive how you keep coming on camera and you keep milking the same topics. Natter, DV, SA. Oh, I was abused. He's an abusive ex. Girl, shut up. Seriously, just shut your mouth. You weren't abused by anybody. You come on camera yelling and screaming about him, insulting him. Anybody who's ever been abused, you don't do that. You don't want to provoke your abuser to come after you, to lash out at you. No, you don't do that. You stay far away from that person. You don't want to see their face. You don't want to speak their name. You don't want to think of their name. You just don't. You just don't. I'm so sick to fucking death of hearing her say, my abusive ex. He was never abusive to you. That was just a story arc that you put in play to make money, and you did. But ain't nobody believing that shit now.
Thing open on me, so I'd like to discuss that with you. And so if you think you have something, just wait, because wait till all the information I give him, which is really going to help your case. I'm going to give him all those Sam's Bar Lounge videos of you threatening to kill me. Maybe they'll listen, since this is an open case, right? I'm going to show them proof that I was with you at the hotel when you had a restraining order against us.
There we go. So this abusive person, what did you do? You went to a hotel. And how many motel trips did you make, Chantal? How many? But this person abused you. And this person SA'd you. Really? Someone SA'd you, DV'd you, and what do? You rent motel and hotel rooms. Do you know how that makes you look? Do you know how that makes the allegations of abuse look? I bet the cops are so sick to death of you, Natter, and Didi at this point.
I had a restraining order against you.
Which you broke. Broke.
You're just fucking yourself over more, pal. Yeah. I'm going to have a nice talk with the detective that you opened your complaint open for. And anyway, what kind of complaint is it? Because they haven't even talked to me, and it's been, what, months since you've done this? And he's golfing and taking vacation? So really, okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so I think they said anybody can pretty much go in and file a complaint, and they have to write a thing on it. So, yay. The little bit of control you still have, the little bit, it's dwindling fast, my dear. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I did. And you know what? I really thought he was full of shit, but like anybody can go into a police station and do that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you know what? If there's no true harassment, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't waste the time of the authorities if there's no real complaint. You know, you and Nat are going after each other allegedly for harassment. Really? I mean, this is BS. This is BS. With all the things that Chantal has said that Natter has done, and all the things he said that she's done, this is BS. All of it. All of it. They're not going after each other as hard as they could. Certainly Natter is not going after Chantal the way that he could, even though he's going after the reaction channels. Reaction channels haven't done half of the things that Chantal has done to him, and yet he's going after the reaction channels harder and throwing the copyright strikes, but yet he won't go after Chantal and issue a strike. Make it make sense.
I'm pretty sure if I was committing crimes, they would get me by now. That's all I gotta say. I mean, whenever I went after you, they fucking got you the first day. So anyway, I'm just stuck in traffic. I just looked up like a really good place to eat in Montreal, so I'm gonna see if it's that, and then maybe I'll just yeah, so anyways, some exciting news. I can't give any details, but I got invited to be part of a fucking fashion show.
Doubt that.
I am going to be part of a fashion show.
No, you're not. Let me tell you why. It has nothing to do with your size. It has to do with attitude. Fashion shows are very professional events. They want models who are going to show up, do their job, show up on time, be professional, be courteous, you know, walk the runway in a professional way. You don't know how to do any of that, Chantal. It's not because of your size. There are bigger ladies in the industry, plus size models. That's a thing. And I love that. I love the fact that all body sizes are being embraced the way they should because there are people of different sizes out there. But you, ma'am, you do not have the attitude and the outlook and the professionalism to be a model. You just don't have it. I can't see you waking up early in the morning to go get ready for a fashion show, showing up, making sure your hair's done, your makeup's done, all of that, being nice to people. I can't see you being around other women and not acting like a total B. You know, if there was a fashion show and they did invite you, at the moment you saw other women walking around or walking backstage doing their thing, you would get an attitude real fast. And if somebody told you what to do as far as take your position, blah, 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 you would be like, don't tell me what to do. So I seriously doubt that you got invited for a fashion show. I mean, what fashion designer wants you as a model? Companies out there, they care about their reputation as a brand. And if anybody found out about who you were, what you do on your channel, they would not want you associated with their brand at all, period.
I checked my email and I was like, woo! So yeah, I'm not going to tell you where it's going to be. I'm not going to tell you what company. I'm not going to tell you what brands. I'm not going to tell you when. I'm not going to where. I'm not going to.
And why is she not revealing that information? Because either A, this opportunity doesn't exist and she's lying, or B, because she knows who she is on YouTube. She knows her reputation and she knows that people would reach out to that brand, make them aware of her and her behavior and say, don't have her on the catwalk. Don't do it. It will ruin your brand. So she'd rather keep it a secret, and then she's going to open her mouth. She's going to say, I walked for so-and-so. And then that company's going to get contacted and find out all about her. And they're going to have to deal with the bad publicity.
Tell you who. I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you that right now. But I'm going to be part of a fucking fashion show. Can you believe this?
If you cared anything at all, Chantal, you would not do the catwalk. You would not bring any brand, any kind of bad publicity. There are fashion designers that work for years to build up their brand, to build up their clientele, to establish themselves. You are a train wreck on YouTube. You should stay a train wreck on YouTube and not bring any worthy brand, any kind of bad publicity that they're going to have to spend months dealing with. It's not a good idea for them to deal with you. And it's not fair.
I can't believe this personally. I cannot believe this personally. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I should get orange julep instead. What is this? I'm going to downtown Montreal right now. It's like traffic time. Why am I doing this? Because why not? I came all the way here. I might as well try a good restaurant out.
So a good restaurant is the Orange Julep. You've been there before.
I was listening to Bill Squire all the way up here. Anyway.
Putting on her glasses so she can look at the chat.
So, that's all I gotta say now. Yeah, so I'm just driving to downtown Montreal. I pretty much blocked every single man that I was supposed to come into contact with recently, including the one for tomorrow. I don't want to see any other dudes. I think I'm just gonna like stick with Tony.
Maybe it's because she doesn't have the money to pay them for companionship. Maybe she's broke already. As I said in my previous react, that seems to be her pattern. She'll go wild spending her paycheck as soon as she gets it. Within about a week to 2 weeks after payday, she's low on money. So are you already low on money, Foodie?
Yeah. I'm not gonna see Tony today though because he's working. And I don't wanna like, I don't know. I don't wanna bug him when he's working. You know, he's really tired, he works hard.
And he also doesn't have feelings for you.
And yeah, I think I'm just gonna like go home. I have to like really clean and shit. I haven't done my cleaning this week yet. I have like
At this point, you should just hire some maids and let them do it and get it over with. You keep talking about cleaning your house, but do you ever clean it? No. Do you break down Box Mountain 1, 2, and 3? No. Hire some people and let them do it.
I have a weekly cleaning schedule. I'm trying.
No, you're not.
I'm trying.
No, you're not.
There's more Amazon boxes because I just ordered again. Anyway, all right. So
You know what she could do? Content for you, Foodie. You want some content ideas? Here, let me do you a solid and give you one. Here's one for you that could be interesting content. And it wouldn't cost you anything except for some time. Do an entire stream of breaking down all of the Box Mountains. How long it would take you to break down all of the boxes. Let's see how long it would take. Just do the stream where you're breaking down box after box after box after box and break them all down. Considering the amount of boxes, it might take you a good hour to 2 hours to do it. But that would fill up an hour to 2 hours worth of time where you're just breaking down boxes and you could show the stack of boxes left over, like all folded up. There's your content.
yeah, I'm gonna get food. So that's about it. So I guess I don't know what's going on. He's probably gonna come on and be like a little smug and be like, I told you I opened the file. No, they're doing fuck all with it, and I'm gonna add to it very nicely. Don't worry, they're gonna know everything. They're gonna know my side too. And actually they probably were investigating that and watching. They're probably watching our channels, evaluating everything, and see that you and Dudu literally talk about me. Like first, you guys go on these freaking tangents. You do these stupid Q&A when you know that you just want people to fish for questions about whatever to try to make yourself look good, and it ain't gonna work.
And you know what? All three of you get on camera and you essentially talk to each other and about each other on camera. You do it for views when you could do the adult thing and get on your phones. And if you got something to say it to each other directly, privately, and nobody else will be involved. You, Natter, and Dee, you all get mad because the public has opinions and feelings and thoughts about the content you put on your channels. Well, if you handle things privately, we wouldn't have anything to say. And honestly, you're all three adults. Why can't you handle this stuff off camera? Why does it have to be on camera? In front of us. We don't want to see it. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to be a part of it. Keep it the fuck off camera. Be adult and talk to each other. Hello, communication. You want a relationship with this man, Foodie. Where's the communication? You can't talk to him. He can't talk to you. You can't have a relationship without communication. Communication's key. It's ridiculous to involve spectators in what should be a private affair.
Pal, because people have seen video evidence of you being a freaking piece of crap, which some desperate women still choose to ignore because they're dumb. But what can we do about dumb people? Nothing. So we just have to endure them. Anyway, So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna be part of a fashion show. I cannot believe I was asked to do this. Like
You weren't.
I was just like, and these people were like, you know what? We know about your we know about your haters and everything, and we don't give a fuck what people think. So I was like, they don't give a fuck what people think.
I doubt that. Any fashion designer that wants to build a brand, I seriously doubt any fashion designer who they've got products, they got clothes, they expect a lot of people to wear would say that to her. Anybody who's put time and thought and effort into their brand, into their name, into their reputation, into their products would look at Foodie and say, we don't care about your reputation. We know about everything you've done about race shaming, age shaming, being racist, shaming older women, shaming younger women. We don't care about any of that. We want you in the show anyway. What fashion designer would say that? Why would anybody say that? You're making a product that you want to go all over the world. You want people to buy your product, people of all ages and sizes and ethnicities and backgrounds. You're going to put someone on a catwalk that has bullied and shamed a lot of people, really? I can't see that. I can't see that at all.
Good. That's what I've been wanting to hear. Because I hate companies who fucking get harassed by haters and are like, oh no, oh no. Don't bother to investigate anything themselves. Don't bother to. I mean, come on. In 2022, everyone's messy. You're still going to get some customers out of it. And guarantee there's like two haters who are going to email these companies over and over and over and be like,
This is talking about coldest water bottle. I don't know how many on my channel remember that. Or for those who do not know, a while ago, there's a company called Coldest Water Bottle that a lot of YouTubers had the coldest water bottle and were basically sponsored by Coldest Water Bottle. Foodie has the distinction and the honor of being fired from Coldest Water Bottle twice for her bullying. People contacted Coldest Water Bottle, made them aware of her behavior, and Coldest Water Bottle fired her twice. And how did she handle it? She got on camera putting down Coldest Water Bottle, saying, oh, they're really expensive bottles, are overpriced, blah, blah, blah. Not exactly the kind of behavior you want to show the world when you're trying to build a brand and you want other companies to sponsor you. The fact that you're talking in a very hateful way against a company, other companies are going to pay attention to that. But yeah, Foodie was once sponsored by Coldest Water Bottle, got fired twice, and so that's who she's referring to right now.
person's bad influencer. Why are you gonna? 136. Sorry. No. This influencer is not a bad person. This influencer got pushed to their fucking limits by internet bullies and lashes out. And then, yeah, excuse me. Pop tits. Anyways, guess I'm smug as a bug right now. Oh no, here we go with Centerville. This is gonna be stressful. Let's go get something to eat and just like see what's around. You got. He probably hates my guts. Why did you say this about me? I'm just gonna stay behind this truck. I want it to pass it, but okay. Anyways, let's go get falafels. I looked up the best falafel places in Montreal. I mean, am I supposed to? But yeah, supposed to.
Take the next left onto Avenue Vigorest Auto Refill Marie.
Tony here.
Let's see if we get parts of her actually talking.
Town. I like how the bike lanes are very. Hi guys!
Ouch! Loud. Sorry, guys. I didn't know she was gonna do that.
Your lips. What's up? Are you guys here? Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Member for 2 months. Welcome back to a very important video. Thanks for rebeasing. Ready, set, bees. Ready, set, rebees. Excuse me. What? I'm on a rage today. Turn my comments off again.
Uh-oh. Bree says, Natter just said he saw you outside watching him this morning. So are we back to you sitting in front of his house, Chantal? That sounds creepy.
I can't really afford it right now, Will, honestly. I need to, like, technically I could, but it would be, I have a lot of other things I need to get ahead financially. I need to get health-wise, ahead health-wise. Natter just said he saw you outside watching him this morning. If you see my car drive by the condo, there's like one street in Lachine, fuck. I went to the police station.
Oh, here we go. Movie Gal says, he said you were parked outside their condo this morning. Chantal, that sounds like stalker behavior. That's creepy.
She did not to see you. Car tow work about to happen. I'll just go on Tinder and find someone to house me for the night. I'm kidding. Spiraling in the community tab. I'm just sick of it. You know, like wait till I'm off my stream to fucking use my content for hours. Fuck.
Yeah, question, Chantal. Question for you, ma'am. So you said very clearly that if anybody was stream sniping you, that they were doing a live stream at the same time you were, that when you found out, you were going to cut off your streams. But you haven't done that. You also said, even before that you weren't going to do live streams anymore, right? You said that. I'm not doing any more live streams. I'm done with YouTube, blah, blah, blah. So that's 2 promises that you broke. You're still doing live streams, and you're not cutting off your streams when you find out somebody's stream sniping you. So you're not really showing people that you're good on your word.
God. He live streams everything else. I know. An Easter Island? Jessica! Are we lost? No, I gotta go buy some falafels. I think, I mean. Yeah, he told me not to catch feelings. So I kind of feel shitty about that because it's kind of late for that.
No, it's not. She's talking about Tony. No, it's not too late for that. If a man says, don't catch feelings, they're saying very clearly, don't fall in love. I don't want a relationship with you. Either you keep your toes behind the line and continue to see them, or stop seeing them, because you're not going to get what you want.
I mean, I'm not like obsessed and I'm not like in love, but I like him a lot and I want him to like me too. I think he does, but you know.
Listen, Foodie, when a guy comes right out and they say to you, don't catch feelings, they are saying clearly they don't have feelings and they don't want feelings with you. They're not playing a game. They're not being coy. They're saying, look, this ain't going to be nothing serious, so don't try to make it something serious. Pay attention to what the man said to you.
Oh. I'm a lot to handle. Like, I'm very...
Yeah, you are.
You know, I'm just a headache.
You are. Okay,
so, Natter, where's the $200 that you promised to give because I'm not in handcuffs. I'm downtown Montreal and I'm about to get.
So Lynn, hold on a second. Let me go back to that. Lynn, the grandma, says Nader is sniping you, Mama. So there is a channel called Nader El Shami. They're sniping her. This person's letting her know that she's being sniped, and she's not cutting off the stream.
Falafels. So what now, pal? So what now? Run, Tony, run! Don't say that, Kristen! You're a lot to handle, but also, I'm adorable. I have piano teeth.
A plus says strike Nader, strike Nader, strike Nader. Yeah, I wish she would strike Nader El Shami, not the person that was sniping her, but the one that she's been going off about. She will never strike him, and he will never strike her. They're all in cahoots together. That's why they won't do it.
Hey, no stream sniping. You're going to be reported for stream sniping.
She won't do it.
This guy's talking on the ground. I mean, he's talking in the phone. Talking on the ground. Wait, it says I can park for 2 hours here.
Why did she switch wigs?
Sorry. I'm on a high that I'm going to be in a fashion show. You post one thing a month on there. Prepare my Ziploc. Hi, Dusty. Ted. Hey, come find you. So yeah, I went to this place called Fields of Gold. Now all the sunflowers are pretty much already dead. Like we came way late in the season. Don't sunflowers, they only stay good for like what, 2 weeks? It's crazy. I'm grazing on falafel. I'm not getting ripped off.
So Shen Toddler says, poor OnlyFans members getting ripped off. They've been getting ripped off for months. But if they're not smart enough that they're getting ripped off and they're doing something about it, well, then the ripping off continues. If they're getting ripped off and they think they're being ripped off, they could cancel their memberships, but they just keep them going. And so she keeps going with, spending money that really she shouldn't have.
Are you kidding? I know creators who post one thing a month on there.
Maybe, but you've been promising all kinds of content that you haven't delivered on. And since you like to use the word "and" a lot, madam, you raised the price of your OnlyFans.
This weekend I'm posting. I'm going to be posting.
No, you're not.
And stuff.
No, you're not.
Because you can have different kinds of pickles. Like it's not just cucumber. Like you can have
What?
pickled carrot. You can have pickled beans. This does not look like a cucumber to me. It honestly looks like a pickled zucchini. Eh? Look at that. That's weird. It's so good though. You should see this guy. Hello? I'm too boy crazy for my own good. Will I ever get married? Will I ever find the one?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Don't fall for me. Don't fall for me. What? It's not not fair.
It's life.
Show him the cleave. I wanna kiss you, but your lips are. Or maybe I could just go to Walmart and buy one of those stupid little pools. What do you think? Danny! Welcome to Report Features. Ready, set, peace. I already blocked the guy I was supposed to meet up with tomorrow at the hotel, and I canceled the hotel.
I don't think she canceled the hotel. I don't think she made the reservations to begin with. How convenient. She's talking about this thing, she hypes it up, and then she cancels, allegedly.
Hi.
So she was supposed to do a hot tub stream somewhere on Twitch or YouTube. That gets downgraded to perhaps doing a kiddie pool in her condo. Question. Let's just say, just hypothetically, that she did the kiddie pool thing in the condo. So who's going to clean up the aftermath of that? Because she's not going to do it, and Pete isn't going to do it. So the kiddie pool is just going to sit in the condo as is afterwards.
Hi, Danny! Ready, set, rebees! Get rid of box mountain in the kitchen. Buy an inflatable hot tub and use that area as your hot tub area. The floor will give out.
Right?
Can I just buy like an inflatable tub and just like sit in it like with no water?
What's the purpose
When
of
I
that?
become a supermodel, the men are gonna go wild. I should just be single and wait. I like Tony because he talks a lot. And he really doesn't think that I like that, but I do. He'll talk my ear off all night. Talk about very interesting things. And I find myself just sitting there like this, like, wow, you know? Yeah. Don't pull an ALR, period. What's that mean? Go do it on the sidewalk right there and see what people around here do. They're just gonna, I mean, people friggin' are talking to themselves all the time around here.
Sarah May says, no, please dump that wig. I agree. That wig, it either needs to be washed or thrown away or something. It looks bad on you, Chantal.
Montreal. Dump the wig? Why, Sarah?
Because it looks horrible.
Do I look like Michael Jackson? Fupa Fashion Bees. First get a paddling pool. You like the Ron Jeremy wig? I should do Ron Jeremy cosplay. You got a lot of chicks. You know what? Women don't have a really good variety when it comes to porn stars. Prawn stars. Thanks, coffee first.
You know what? She's winding down. I'll just end it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to go see what else Chantal's doing. Please take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.